Now let's go to meteorologist Jason Nappi for the latest on this storm. Jason, obviously not a hurricane, but still some impacts across Maine.
Yeah, this is the worst of it right now.
Yeah.
We've got a few more hours of this peak storm, and then it'll start to quiet down a bit later on after sunset. Live webcam out in the lake, all clear there. Obviously a bit breezy. You'd expect that. Temperature 66. Let's take it right to the lead story, which would be the wind gusts. In Perry, which is very close to that Canadian border, 83 mile an hour. That's a bona fide hurricane force wind gust there, reported by the public. Creehaven or Cryhaven, I don't know. It's a ragged island off the coast, very special community from what I could read, but if you can write in and tell me the correct pronunciation for that. Eastport 62, Frenchboro 61, Jonesport 60, Brooksville 55, and then on the other side of the map here, Cape Elizabeth, as you head obviously farther down the coast, away from that, almost center of circulation, somewhat of that, heading up to Nova Scotia, 50s down to 30s and some 40s, obviously head back up down east in Bangor. Now, the current wind speeds, these are speeds, not gusts, substantial in Greenville at 30 miles an hour, 10 in Calais. There is the center of the storm right here, western part of Nova Scotia. And here's where the wind is gusting pretty high, up to 45 in Bangor, Millinock at 41, Bar Harbor 31, Portland 41. You're going to get some downsloping in the Portland area there, and a gust of 45. And what about the wave heights? Well, I can tell you, south of Halifax, they're getting the 20 to 30 foot range, according to an estimate by this computer model. I don't have ground truth on this. Closest buoy is south of that at 26. So it's certainly well and easy to believe that this could be in the 30-foot range as you get to Nova Scotia and Atlantic Canada, with 26 there from a buoy. Heading back to Maine, we got obviously about a 5, 10, even 15 near shore or along the shore, 5, 10, 6, 5, 13 up close to Eastport. And once again, the wind, the waves, and watch out for those sneaker waves. I was out in Kennebunk at Middle Beach today, and I was, cautioning everyone. It looks pretty, but all it takes is one wave to come in and take you for a ride. Not what we're trying to do around here. We want to get through this one with no injuries. Tropical storm warnings are still up until later on today, tomorrow morning, because of the wind on the radar. Bangor is getting the heaviest band now as the storm is off in Nova Scotia. So all of the rain here, as it's extra tropical, is like a nor'easter. It's on the northwest side coming right down 95. So if you're driving up 95, Bangor up into the county, you are in some extremely torrential downpours here. Zooming in now, Bucksport just got to some green out of the yellow, but Bangor, yes, it is still coming down in Penobscot. Now, as far as the rain accumulation, clearly everything is shifted to down east. That is where accumulation is estimated at more than 2 inches in Washington County, and I imagine Bangor is going to get there too. Storm reports here, look at what's happened in eastern Maine and down east. I mean, a lot of storm reports come in. Clearly 47, 34 of non-thunderstorm wind damage, and 8 from non-thunderstorm wind gusts. And there's the one in Perry, once again, very close to the border of Canada, 83 miles an hour this morning around 7 o'clock. And obviously another one here, Jonesport at 60. So you're seeing off the coast where it was higher, but back there in Perry, right there on the border, certainly substantial. The storm is wrapping up here around Yarmouth. It's now no longer has a warm core. It's not a tropical cyclone. It's post-tropical. You have the fronts with it. High pressure pulling that dry air on the southern side on the backside. So for the next few hours of the storm, the rain is going to be cut off west of Bangor and moving from about Rockland and Bangor east as the storm exits northeast. And then by midnight, it's over. The sky clearing. A light northwesterly breeze on your Sunday for getting out and about, cleaning up. A lot of cleanup to be had. Not a lot more rain coming, but there's still some here, obviously, for eastern Maine. For the Mariners, seas at 15 to 23 feet for rest of today. Wind north gusting to 60 knots and water temp at 60 degrees. Sam, we'll send it back to you for the latest.